Testing 1, 2, 3. All right, there we go. Welcome. Why am I not getting chat? No, shit. Why is chat not available? Excuse me. Oh, shit. Alright, well, some reason chat isn't up, but that's fine. I don't see anybody coming in here live anyways. If you do, I appreciate you. Anyways, Grounded Live, folks. Not much. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna... excuse me. Our current situation is these bugs spawn in our base. Me and Cerberus spent the last 2 days putting this base together. Obviously, it's not much.
Hell, don't you go running out on me.
Could have been, we could have been a lot more progressed as of this point. But yeah, if you can see, the bugs spawn in here, which is a nightmare. They're never coming to a fight without stamina. It's a bad idea. Alright, that's one down, one to go. Oh, I'm chunking my health. Alright, put that out the way. So, that is our current issue as of why we haven't progressed the story. There's my armor. We did get a lot of milk molars, as you can see. We did upgrade some of our stats. Have some mutations. I know a lot of this we should have done on recording. I apologize for that. Yeah, we just wanted to get up and running. Like I stated in the first episode, we were going to grind out a base just to make it easier. I don't think a lot of people want to see base building. I mean, if you guys do, that's cool. Let me know in the comments. Obviously, the game is a work in progress, seeing how that bee's floating in nothing. Our plan is actually to get up there, right about here. I seen you can get up there. I have no clue of how to get up there. So we're actually thinking about building here. Yeah, and then we're saving. We didn't progress any storyline. We didn't grab any of these floppy disks. We're saving that for episode 2. Unlock wise, I mean, we got a lot of raw science, as you can see, 15K. We did unlock a fair bit of stuff. Just, walking around the map, killing bugs, and whatnot. That's level 2, huh? I currently have this weapon, level 3. We're both, Cerberus is working on getting the wolf spider armor, which I think I might do now. There's some trinkets we unlocked. And then all the armors. I'm gonna do a museum like the first game where I have all the dummies with the armors and obviously all the stuffed creatures like the first one. But yeah, we both want to work on getting the wolf armor because it is a level 3 armor. I don't know if it's the best. Actually, it might be. That and the snail. We can't get the snail. As you guys can see, we don't have level 3 hammer. I don't know if we unlock that during the story, or the, you know, not the story, but getting the cards, the floppy disk. We really do like this spot, and I'm like, the reason why we're not further in progressing this base is, as I just showed you guys, there are the stink bug that spawns here. We were thinking about cutting this back by 3. I wish it was daytime right now. I mean, it should be, but we were thinking about cutting this by 3 foundations. So 1, 2, 3. I know you guys can't see anything, but and that would actually, we'd bring that back, and then it would, you know, this wouldn't be inside the base as well. So that isn't ideal, but the other problem is there's also that mosquito that spawns. Tell me I don't have a torch, right? I don't have a torch. Of course I don't. Hold on. Bear with me, folks. You're probably like, Wolf Dog, you should have done this before you hit record. You know what? You're not my mother. Alright, so then we got the torch.
Dark like an idiot.
Yeah, I'm not gonna walk around in the dark like an idiot. What do I look like? So, the pebble foundations seem to be glitched, so we did put clay, hoping that would stop the spawn. A lot of things online said you can't stop spawns, and you couldn't do in the first game, but that's a crock of shit, because in my first playthrough of Grounded, you could see that I had the stink bugs behind me. One used to spawn in my base, and I took it away, and Cerberus actually built on top of the play chest that had 2 stink bugs, and the foundations stopped them from spawning. So I have no clue what the internet's talking about, because, you know, I've legit done it myself. So I'm a little confused on that. A lot of things seem to be not, what is that, my shoulder? Okay. A lot of things seem to be not implicated in the game, which is, why is my shoulder like that? The hell? Okay, that's a little better. Okay, yep. We're just gonna keep the, okay. Just gonna keep the weapon out. I don't like how my shoulder bulges. But yeah, there seems to be a lot of things that aren't implicated, which I kind of don't. I'm not a developer. I don't know how to do code. So I really don't have grounds to talk on other than being a gamer for, you know, my whole life. It seems to be a lot of things didn't transfer over to Grounded 2 from 1, which I get it. It's a whole new game, whole new map, probably whole new code and whatnot. But the online seems to be a little buggy. If I go into the workbench over there, the game seems to crash. Which it frustrates me, because that was in the first game. So, you know, nothing against the developer. I think the developer team is very amazing when it comes to Grounded. I can never say anything bad about them. Like, they're an awesome development team. They listen to the community. But I'm just confused on, you know, why a lot of things aren't implicated. Like I said, I get it. I don't know code. Maybe it's in the code, and, you know, obviously there's a bunch of updates. If you guys look, we are only in this top section. There's still all this to be developed. So definitely, they're definitely going to have a lot of updates to come. A lot of content, which I'm super, super excited about. I'm just confused. Like I said, I don't get why a lot of this wasn't implicated. But as of right now,
just looking.
Like I said, I want to build up there. I actually probably shouldn't be live streaming this, because me and Cerberus are going to get on and do episode 2, which we're going to go and get this. There's about 5 discs. One there. Yeah, I think there's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so there's 5 discs in the game as of currently, and that will unlock a lot more stuff. We don't know what stuff, but we can't even get burrs yet because of our Omni tool. I'll go over there and show you guys that. We need spiders for that. We started building sap things here. Don't mind him. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. Alright, bud. Come on, don't be blocking, bud. Don't be blocking. It's not trying for you to be scared. Alright, with that out the way. Where are they? Yeah, we need Omninet. Well, let me try that again. Omninet tool level 3, which we do not have. There seems to be no zip lines currently in the game. But me and Cerberus were talking last night that because this is bugged out, we'll probably just leave the base until they fix the foundation issue. It seems to be like grass blades too. I don't know if any of you guys, know about Grounded 1, but if you do, Grounded 1 originally, if you put foundations down, the grass would still grow in. And later on, I want to say like 6, maybe 8 months later, it was later in the game. It's kind of frustrating that they waited so long, but I get it. They did add it so when you put foundations down, it blocks the grass from growing. And we were looking for like a nice flat area.
Just looking, I promise.
Like that without issues. But we came across this area. We actually built those stairs to get up here. Yeah, we found this area. We both really like this area. We plan on building here too. The leaves are kind of a nuisance, but basically we're gonna build this bottom area. This is, this won't be used. Kind of how my first base on Grounded 1 is. The basement I never really used. It just had stem storages and whatnot. So it wasn't really crucial. And honestly, we were talking last night. I feel like this base is a little bit too big. Plus, we're gonna take over that spot. So we currently don't know what we're doing as of base location. What if you get up there? But yeah, we're taking our time to figure that out. Like I said, we did find all this stuff. There's probably so much more to explore, so don't think you guys missed out. Plus, a lot of this is just rinse and repeat, smack, smack, smack. How many milk bowlers you guys want to see us get? So it's kind of pointless to sit and record. At least for me, I feel like. I feel like I don't like doing a lot of rinse and repeat. Kind of why I stopped the Schedule 1 series for now, just because I feel like it's a lot of same-o, same-o. So. But yeah, as of today or tonight, hopefully by tonight, we can get a recording in. And I'm debating on doing Mafia Old Country live or just recording it and uploading it live. If I do it that way, it'll be better picture quality. So I think I'm gonna do that. I might even do that today. I need some of these Billy Hogs. But yeah, I don't even know why I'm live because I don't know what I'm doing with myself. I could have touched base on episode 2, but I was sitting here bored and I was like, you know what? Let's go live. Oh, that was rotten. I didn't want that. I need Billy Hog. I don't understand why these are rotten, but those should be fresh, because these are rotten. Again, those are spoiled. Is there not any hot dog in here? That gave me nothing fresh. That's okay, game. I need food, but I guess not. Alright, moving on. But yeah, I really want to get on this Billy Dog stand. It's... Oh, nope. If you don't know, that is a scorpion worm. They burrow underground with a bunch of jerks. Where am I going? What am I doing with myself right now? Actually, this area hasn't been explored, I don't believe. But yeah, it kind of sucks because, like I said, our whole plan... Oh, you can go underneath there, huh? Oh, yeah, right here. Our whole plan was to, like I said, build a base. Yeah, I'm not exploring that. Save that for, the hell was that noise? Save that for recording. Like, we haven't gone any burrows like that. We haven't gone into any labs other than, you know, getting these unlocked because they automatically unlock when you're around the map. Oh, that's just shade from the tree. Never mind. I thought we haven't been over there. This spot we haven't been in at all. But the rest of the map, other than right here, has been explored. Obviously, that spot has been explored, that corner. Obviously, you guys will see a lot of that when we actually get to recording. So, like I said, I don't want you guys to feel like you missed out on a lot, because... Oh, come on, bud. Oh, I got that out. Because you didn't miss anything. I don't know why my game's tweaking out. Why are my shoulders out like that? Like, that's the weird... Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the glitches are weird to me, because... Like, the character models, yeah, they're new. They're more detailed than the first game. But why are my shoulders poking out through the camera? Like, it just doesn't add up to me. Not to complain, but I'm complaining. I just don't understand why they couldn't copy and paste from the first game. But like I said, maybe it's just in the code. The code's all new. And obviously they're working hard to sort out many of the issues in the community, you know. I actually thought about writing and putting in my input to the game. I didn't do it the last one, which I probably should have, because I played it from day one to the end. To literally the release, and that's when we did the series on Grounded 1, was when they fully released it. And you guys didn't even get to see me base build, which is fine. I don't know. I just feel like a base building, it's boring. It doesn't make for good content, at least in my opinion. I mean, obviously there's some people out there that, you know, probably want to see base building, but might do a little bit, you know, nothing too major. Obviously, we do got to get set up somewhere, which sucks, but we talked about it last night and we agreed on progressing the storyline and getting new unlocks to see what the game has, and hopefully gives us unlocks that will help us in our endeavors on making a base. Cerberus originally wanted the tree, but I don't know. I like having a flat spot that's up and out of the way. I really want this because if they implicate zip lines, and if you think about it, so we're here, they're going to be developing all this, right? Like all that. There's these fences here. We're not going to be able to zip line unless we build towers to, you know, whatever. But if we build right here, right there where my marker is, well, right about here where my marker is, we could zip line this way. We can even put zip lines over here to go this way, you know, on the map. This spot's perfect because zip lines, you know, if they develop all this, we're in this corner to zip line wherever we need to zip line to. Like I said, I don't even know if they're going to add zip lines. I don't see why they wouldn't, because it was very, very helpful in the first game. Where am I going? I want to go check out this tree. I actually haven't been over here yet. A lot of this was discovered by Cerberus. It counted for both of us, like how the map's grayed out here. He actually discovered this whole area. I haven't been over there, but like I said, it counts for you and your comrades, your friends that are in the game, which is kind of cool. I mean, it's kind of cool, but kind of not at the same time, because like it's undiscovered, or it's discovered. But you're like, well, I didn't go over there, so I don't know what's there. So it's kind of, I don't know, kind of neat, but kind of at the same time, it's like, man, they should have kept it separate so I know where I've been or not. But what are you gonna do? Tis what it is, as I always say. There is a way up to that. The spider webs that go from there to up there, and we explored that last night, seeing if that went up and around. I actually want to check this because I'm wondering if we can get up there and that brings us up. And the only reason why I know you can go up there is I seen that Cerberus sent me a TikTok of a guy built up there. And this is what I hate about certain content creators, and I'm not going to throw this man's name out there, but I really hate you content creators for it. If you're going to title a video saying, this is how you get on the billy cart, and then the video is just you standing up there with no explanation of how to get up there, yeah, you can go F yourself, bud. Like, you're a clickbaiter, dude. And videos like that really irk me because the amount of time and effort I put in my videos, I mean, obviously there could be a lot more effort behind it and time and whatnot, but, you know, I'm still learning certain edits. You know, obviously I'm going to get better as time goes along. But it just frustrates me, man. The rinse and repeat, what people do on TikTok, they'll literally record themselves reacting and then they'll stick it on all their videos. Like, it's lazy, man. And it irks me because I spend hours editing my videos. They might not be the best edits, but I do spend hours editing. So to see somebody shortcut or to clickbait, it really pisses me off because I don't do like that. I don't.
Just looking, I promise.
I didn't know there's stairs over there. Yeah, I don't like shortchange you guys. I don't try to shortchange you guys. You know, obviously sometimes I don't meet my Monday, Friday deadline, but it's my own deadline. It's not like, you know, somebody told me, but I get upset when I don't meet my deadline. And then there's some days where I just don't have the motivation, which, you know, probably doesn't make sense to a lot of people, but there's some days where I'm just like, man, I love doing YouTube, but when nobody watches the videos, it sucks, man. It really freaking sucks because, you know, I do spend time recording and editing, and it's mainly the editing part that's really time consuming. You know, recording, you just sit here, you talk, you know, shoot the shit. It's not that complicated. I mean, obviously doing commentary is its own bag of worms. Oh, okay. I need some cookie. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah.
Don't leave me like this.
Well, that sucks. What was I talking about? Yeah, we got these. Actually, have we been in here? Oh yeah, this is the starter one. I remember this. Where the hell? Okay, this is the starter one. Yeah, if you can see the foundations, the grass is growing through. Granted, that's not clipped into the ground, so maybe that might be it. But I'll show you guys real quick. We have pebble foundations, as you can see, but if you go to the cart, it says buy them. We've bought them like 30 times at this point. Here's the upgrades that we got. We can't go any further because we don't know the recipe. These are just challenges, nothing too exciting. Well, that's basically where we're currently at in the game. Like I said, we'll get on. Hopefully we can record tonight, and then I can edit and hopefully get it out by. It should be out by Monday if things go as planned. It's kind of hard as well because it's not my schedule. I'm pretty much free a lot of the time, so recording solo isn't a big deal. But like I said, editing, I'm just not a fan of editing. I really ain't. I wish I enjoyed it, but I really
just
don't.
Looking, I promise.
But yeah, that's kind of my problem, you know. That's why I miss upload days. It's not that I didn't record anything. It's just that I either don't feel like editing because it's boring. Like I have to force myself to edit. I have to like really force myself to sit there and, because to me it's I don't think I ever explained it on the channel, but for me it's like I already seen, like right here I walk through, right? I know I walk through, and then when I edit I'm watching me walk through again. And I'm the type of person, I mean a lot of people probably won't agree, probably, you know, some of you guys will. If I watch a movie, I'll never watch that movie again because I know the plot line, I know the twists and turns, I know the characters, I know the dialogue, and that's how I feel when I edit. Like I lived it, and now I'm rewatching myself. It's just a snooze fest, man.
We could bottle that up.
I know there's plenty of people out there that probably really enjoy editing, and like I said, I really wish I was one of them, but unfortunately, I'm not. I don't. Some days, like when I do, I won't lie, when I do videos with me and Cerberus, I find them more entertaining to edit. I was actually talking to him about it last night. There's the web going up, by the way, to the propane tank. But yeah, when I edit our videos, mine and his, like, they're a lot more enjoyable to edit. Like, because of the commentary between us and the dialogue, you know, the banter, and
Hell, don't you go running off
you know,
on me again.
we do get along pretty. Oh boy, we do get along really well. And you know, when we record together, so it just makes it fun. And then, you know, I'm always looking out for something he said or something I can add to with a clip or something. You know, just make it more, the videos more entertaining, more enjoyable to watch. Well, this thing is up my ass. But we do plan on doing a series, obviously, together on here.
Just looking, I promise.
I swear them things look like Black Widows sometimes. That's the other thing we noticed, like a lot of the insects from one aren't in here. What's this? What the hell did I find? Where does this go? Nowhere?
I ain't gonna walk around in the dark like an idiot.
So what's the point of this? What the hell's in there? Stink bug? Why would they... I'm confused. Where am I? Huh. That's weird. Why would you be able to come up here and then not nowhere else? I thought that was raw science for a minute. Any whoosies. Where's this go? Nowhere? Huh. The back area is very interesting. I could swear I seen a stink bug in there, but I guess not. So yeah, that's our current predicament as of late. There's a cave there, but like I said, we'll explore a lot of that. Is there anything over here? No, not really. We'll explore a lot of that. Might even be where that milk molar is. Because I was making fun of Cerberus last night because he's been Dora exploring the whole map, so I kept calling him Dora. You know, I kind of wanted to wait to record a lot of it, but it's fine, you know. Like I said, a lot of this is just going to be running around doing boring stuff. I hate how my shoulders are clipped. And I think the only way to fix it is to relog the game, which I'm not currently going to do. So, yeah, I guess this live is just me talking. I thought I'd be doing a lot more right now, but then obviously we haven't collected any of the marble or the stuff to upgrade the weapons because we don't even have the mallet or the not the mallet. We don't have the anvil yet, which is probably one of those floppy disks we'll get. Huh. Never noticed that in there. That's the starter spot where you spawn in. That looks like the things where the little brains were, or the cabbages from the first one. Oh, there's this thing that goes up. Why? For what? I'm sorry I disturbed you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So is there a purpose to being up here? No? Looks like you can climb on some of that. Like, you definitely probably do the pipe. But it doesn't seem to be anything too important. I actually haven't been up here. So me and you guys are experiencing it at the same time. Like I said, I didn't do too much exploring. It was mainly Cerberus. I mainly just looked for base location. Because, like I said, I wanted to build a base. I want to get a base up and running, so we had storages to, you know, put things away as we're recording. You know, we had a central hub, so to speak, to, you know, basically when we unlock stuff, it's like, oh, unlock this. And we're like, oh, we can go back to base and build it. You know, I was kind of wanting to do that route. We did originally think about building here, which could also be an option. Because, hold on, let me see something. If I do this here, right? Line that up as best I can. Yep, okay, so... Huh. There's nothing, because we originally thought going over here in this corner where the bed is, but I was kind of bummed out about it because I'm like, well, there's not much space, you know, but I didn't think about doing this. Yeah, you can't go over that. That's the annoying thing. But you can smash that. So you can always smash it and build on top of it. I don't know, this spot seems pretty good. Other than the nails, but like I said, we can remove those later. Says me. So if I do like that, right? Get her about as even as I can get her, right? It's already wonky as all hell. Yeah, I don't know. This might be... Nothing spawns here. That... Yeah, I don't know, folks. This might be... Oops, let me do that. How's that looking? Even? I must have it even. It will bug me very much. Very, very good. You guys think that's about straight on, right? About as straight as she'll get.
Who's gotta eat?
Then we can go. Go. That don't look even no more. I don't know, my friends. What do I do? Can I snap it? There's nothing to snap to, right? That's about as deep as I can get her. Something like that. Wolf Dog, did you bring us here to build stuff? Not really, but maybe. This is a live stream after all, folks. This is a live stream. I hate that little jump. I hate that recycle and the dodge is the same button. And I haven't even used dodge once in this game. see if I can lower that like that. That makes me happy. So then that will go there. Oh, you. I hate it here. Good, good. I don't know, folks. I think that's where we're going to build. I haven't ran it past Cerberus, but I might sit here and grind this spot out. Plus, we got food right here. A little bit of cookies. A little bit of cookies. There's that guy right there, but I'm not too worried about it because we could just press this whole thing. I just want to make sure this is straight. It's going to bug me. It's not straight. I mean, technically, are the nails... Yeah, the nails are pretty straight, right? So if I do something like this... Right. You feel me? You hear me? You smell me? You smell me. I do something like that. That's way off. Jesus. How long it take you to get the base perfect, Wolf Dog? Freaking 4 hours? Huh? How about it? I could use this as a starter too, right? Be like, look at it, lock it in, right? We can have the front here and then tear these down later and then put that. How's that get so off? Huh? Listen, buddy. How do I get you to do what I want to do? Where the hell did you come from? Were you that one sleeping back here? Sure. See, and I don't mind dealing with one bug that's literally right here. You know, I don't mind dealing with him every once in a while. That's fine by moi. So if I do something like this, and then okay, that's not where you want to be. Fire. See, I'm digging that. I'm digging that. And that goes. Okay, that's not gonna work. So in order to tap into this area, we would have to go like that. See, that's not ideal either. Let's just go like that. That's up to here. That's perfect. And this one would be... Say, tell me I can't build there now. You, no. Okay, I'm just perpetually falling forever. That's annoying. That's annoying. That's what we should have built to begin with, because we were originally going to build here. We can utilize these 3 boards.
I ain't gonna walk around in the dark like an idiot.
And that base should be perfectly... I feel like I can shrink that a little bit, right? How straight is that? By 4. My 3 variations of figuring things out. You guys just step into my brain and see how it works. You're welcome. this. You know? I feel like I want to sink this just a little bit more, though. Just a little smidgens. Like something like that, right? So if it's lower here, if this is the highest point, it'll be lower here. Oh, you son of a bitch. That's gonna get annoying. Alright, I'll get these foundations set, like the blueprints, and I'll be cruising on this bay. Cruising. You ain't never seen a man cruise like I cruise, you know? Some more cookies, because I am hungry little boy.
A taste of nature.
Taste of nature. How is cookies nature, bud? I'm not trying to hate on you, Max, because you're my favorite character in the game, but like, what do you mean taste of nature, bud? What are you talking about? Yeah, I think that's the best. We're gonna be able to get out of here. And I'm pretty sure that's as straight as I can get her. That's not what I wanted. And then obviously, yeah, that's just, I could have pushed that closer, but whatever. Delete this, because I don't even know why I have it to begin with. Ooh, boy. Almost busted my butt. Boy. Is that straight? I can't tell. It's gonna bug me too, like. Because I don't want the base cockeyed. Like, if it's off by a little bit, you know, nothing you really do about it. But I don't want it, like, completely janked up. Can I go any lower in there? Possibly, maybe. Is it wherever I'm looking is where it levels? So if I'm looking this way... Oh, no, it self-levels no matter what. Okay. I think. What if I rotate it like that, right? And then I do another one. Yeah, it's still rotated like that. Okay, well that's poop. What the hell that just did? Oh. See something. Yeah. There's a gap. It's a gap here. That's a word. Don't affect nothing. You big dumbass. One more cookie. Nummies. Working boy needs food, you know? Working lad needs the numbums. I swear 3 popped out of there, but whatever. I want to punch you in the nose tonight. I don't know, I just said that.
Man's gotta eat.
A man's gotta eat. And when a man's gotta eat, man be doing the eating. No. Let's see how straight this is. You mother liquor. I got no bandages. Chirp. Do the chirp chirp. Aw, chirp chirp. Wait, did he spawn there and not there? That'd be dope. Alright. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the play, folks. I don't think you get any straighter than that, people. But out of curiosity, let's do... It's about as plunged in as I get it on that side, but it's just because these boards are uneven. That seriously line up? There's no way. How the hell did I manage that? There's no way, dude. What? Hold on. So that snaps. That snaps. Wow, that's wild. I'm glad I got that on camera. There's no way. Yeah, I think this is gonna be our base locale. I really think it is. As long as these all do what I want. Okay, well that doesn't. That math don't math. How the hell did it line up? Oh, you know what? This is... How does that line up? The rest didn't. Yeah, so we're just gonna delete this.
Yeah.
I hate that roll. I almost missed that. I almost missed that. Oh, shoot. Alright, so let me delete all this. Alright. This clearly, for some reason, that did not add together. I don't know why. It didn't. Oh my goodness. That's gonna drive me absolutely crazy. Yeah, I think this will be our base until we get the until we get that other spot sorted out. That's what I want to do. Just because the gap's a little bigger, I want to make sure all this lines up. And that's about as far as we can go, right? At least for now. Which is fine. This will be plenty of space for us to work with. Could've went to bed, huh? Whatever. I feel like it's... Oh, you dummy. Eliminate these gaps. Just be plenty of space to do whatever we want to do with. I don't really want to collect stone and clay out the ass all day, but looks like that's what I'm doing, folks. God, work. You see the military commercials? Like, hard work. Why is that not going in there? Yeah, freaking excuse me? Is this off too? How this? I'm so confused.
I ain't gonna walk around in the dark like an idiot.
Did I leave one? Must have left the old one or something. See how quick I did that? I'll delete that other one later. And that one. I almost fell like a big dummy. Why don't do that? I was gonna say, don't do that to me. Get this gap worked out, because I'm not dealing with the caca. La caca. That one. Hard work. Oh, maybe that's how that one got screwed up. Maybe I put it in the middle on accident. That, my friends, and you're probably like, Wolf, though, why are you making it so big? Because, okay? It's got to be decent size, all right? We got to have room to put our stuff in. Obviously, if we can get rid of these, I'll probably bring this up a little bit closer. Probably by, like, you know, like that, maybe. Seems to be perfecto. Since we can't get rid of these yet, we won't. This is our base. I'm happy with it. I think it's decent size. Let's sleep. And a picture to Cerberus, let them know that this is where we're building. Alright, so it's 4. Technically, I don't think I need that many. Yeah, I only want one over here. I could do one more. Let's get this out of the way. I mean, I was originally worried about building here because of these. Can you just mesh into them? Okay, you can. But that's going to be a problem because they're going to be under the floor. The floor is not going to cover them the way I want, so we'll just do like that. That seems to be the extent of that. Oops, that's not what I wanted. And that, folks. So there's 3 on that board, the main board. About 1, 2, 3 on this board. Which, I mean, obviously, that's plenty of space. Which means stone and clay are my best friend forever. But yeah, I'm definitely want to extend this to here. Like, probably, like I said, this will be 3 out, right? 1, 2, 3. And then that should go. That's wonkier than hell, ain't it? I think it's just because the boards aren't even. So it'll be like that. Which honestly isn't too bad. Not too off space. Might even just leave a little. Might even just go to like right here and then leave this little bit of board in the front. In case you want to. Oh, you shit me. I was trying to see what that was and I fell. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I keep repeating it because I'm trying to lock it into my brain. You're like, Wolf Dog, you already said that 7 times. I know. I have a habit of repeating myself. Oh, there's donut too. There's multiple foods up here. But yeah, I have a habit of repeating myself, so that might be. Yeah. No, we should be able to not have a torch in your hand. Well, the torch is gonna break anyways. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're going to do. I'm gonna end the series here, or not the series. I'm gonna end this live here. I'm hungry. Obviously, I got a lot of work to do here, so we're gonna end it here. Yeah, made it to the end. I greatly appreciate it. If you have any game suggestions, leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe.